Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago White Sox. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Dallas Keuchel is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off of the Braves, the right fielder, number 13, Ronald.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Robert has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. The pitch. A high fastball is in there. Albies just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Keuchel has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That's lifted the other way out to left. Jimenez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
A ball and a strike.
Ball.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Albies leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Anderson brings it in. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. One left for Atlanta. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte's there. One away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Striding into the box, Yoan Moncada. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. Gone! A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So here's Jose Abreu. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner at first here, one man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. One strike to count. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
2 out with the man at first. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Stepping up now, Travis d'Arnaud, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Soft grounder left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And that will miss for ball 4. So an error and a walk here to start the inning.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 11, Ender.
Now in the box, Ender Inciarte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. As a look, now the pitch.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled off. None out, runners at first and second. Fouled away. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here's Johan Camargo. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh. 1-0.
Here's the 1-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The set and the 2-1. Hops this one up, and no one will get this one. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They still trail 1-0. In now, Eloy Jimenez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. The throw to first. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
No more.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run for Nomar Mazara as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots, but the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
At the plate now, Luis Robert. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Leore Garcia.
Coming to the plate now, Leore Garcia will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into right field. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim.
Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson, the reigning batting champion in the American League. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Three runs already home here. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Weak grounder down, and that is off the first base bag. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 2 full. It's the White Sox 4 and the Braves nothing. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Two and 2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2. Ozzie Albies waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to 3rd. Moncada has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 4-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning.
Jose Abreu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is right there, one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And it's fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And another foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
A bouncer to the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Runners on first with one down. Fouled off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Next is Chicago.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. He's set and the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-0. Chopped to third. Camargo's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the White Sox 4 and the Braves nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Fouled away. The 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Mazzara is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. d'Arnaud, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Headed after it is Mazzara. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So digging in now, Nomar Mazzara. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now the pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The center fielder, Louis Robert.
Striding in, Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Line toward right center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
In there, strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this will be fouled away. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. And he is in there. So here's Yoan Moncada. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. The 1-0. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Josh Tomlin answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Josh Tomlin.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is foul right side. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Softly hit out to short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and the White Sox are out in front 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. The pitch.
That's the ball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Sent toward first, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They still find themselves down 6-0. Bottom of the inning now, so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Grandal.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead swells to 7-0.
To give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion.
The designated hitter.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. His history with Josh Tomlin, he's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. One and 0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike one. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Base is empty here with nobody out. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Tomlin, a former member of the Cleveland Indians, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Camargo battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Digging in now, Luis Robert. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
A ball and no strikes. Change up low, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Gonna be a tough play. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to Chicago, the second baseman, Leury Garcia.
Striding in once again, Leury Garcia. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hard hit to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One and 0 pitch on the way. Line toward the gap in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 9-0.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roy. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Grant Dayton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Four runs here in this half inning. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 5 innings complete. The White Sox lead this one 10-0. Acuna digs in now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
1 strike.
And that misses 1-1. swing and a soft liner. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Sent out to straightaway center field. Robert is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
3 ball.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Stepping in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0.
Ball outside.
Dayton, a 32-year-old veteran. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here it comes, 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
Careful.
Edwin Encarnacion will be next. Fouled off. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's up and in for ball 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. One and one now to Encarnacion.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Nobody out, runner on first. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Eloy Jimenez will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
From the stretch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And he misses there. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Left side. Moncada fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the pitch. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Fouled away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here comes the 0-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
1-2 now, as that's in there at the knees. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up, Acuna. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box, Luis Robert. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Second baseman, Leore Garcia.
At the plate, Leore Garcia. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 1 out, nobody on. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Tim Anderson is on deck. 3-0 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Runners on first with 1 down.
That's
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna coming in, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The third baseman.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Luke Jackson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Yohan Moncada, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the 0-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Ozuna. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now here's a shot out to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the second run will score as well.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1 down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. White Sox on top, 13-0. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 1-0. Drives it out to deep right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
To the plate now, Ronald Acuna, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Jimmy Cordero enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 50.
Freddie Freeman will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is to right field and deep for Freeman. Lazaro looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. But they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
The left fielder, number 20.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Cordero, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. A 1-1, and it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The White Sox lead it 13-3. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pitch on the way. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Inciarte, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
The batter, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Stepping into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
1 out and a runner on second base. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Louis
Stepping in, Luis Robert, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one. Two outs here with a runner at third. And he takes a cold strike one. A 1-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Count remains full. Hard hit ball to second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. 2 out with the man at first. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting. Not shortstop.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Chris Martin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Chris Martin.
Tim Anderson will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
2 down, runners at first and second. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. White Sox pick up just the 1. We've played 8 full, and the White Sox are out in front 14-3. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Adam Duvall, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Ender Inciarte, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
To the plate now, Johan Camargo. And a bouncing ball, foul. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, number 7.
Ready once again, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
First delivery to him on the way.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit on the ground toward the left. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
14-3 is the final score in this one. The Chicago White Sox put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today. Dallas Keuchel gets the W on the mound. Mike Soroka struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.